Do you think you'd be able to link some of your CC? Can you maybe do a video on your I would love it if you shared your CC folder. I wish I had your CC folder. Such stunning hairs and clothes. Where do you get the hair? You should make a video on your favorite custom content. Hey everybody, my name is Katie and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. And today I'm going to be introducing a brand new series on all of my custom content. And today we are starting with skin details. I have 2 Sims I've made who are sadly going to be stripped away of all their CC. This pains me so much. I don't even remember what Sims look like without CC at this point. But never mind that, let's go right into the skin details tab. Whether you're new to CC or just starting, you have to have a CC separator. If you don't know what it is, it basically just lets you know where each skin detail or item lays on. So for example, this skin is on forehead crease and these eye bags are on mouth crease. These are so helpful because let's say I want to go and use this skin detail and this skin overlay, but I can't and I don't understand why. It's really just because they lay on the same label. I used to use the Tidy Cast by Yoru and it's just as helpful, but I'm currently using Sparrow CC Tidy Details and Tidy Tattoos. Now that I have that out of the way, let me show you my all-time favorite custom content that I have. First up is my favorite guy skins like ever, and they're by Northern Siberia Winds. It's south, east, west, and north. So this is north, and I just feel like it gives so much detail for technically being a Maximus match styled skin detail. Now the south skin has a pretty strong contour. Meanwhile, east has a bit of a softer look. And you can kind of just see it's a little bit more baby. And then we also have west, which just changes the features a little bit. And lastly, north, which does the same. Like, just look at that difference. Those are like 2 completely different people. And you can get all of these skins from the same link. Next, my favorite guy skin in the whole entire world is Obscurus N5. It's just so real, but good, if that makes sense. And there's just a couple different swatches to kind of change the features. The next overlay I have is by Go Palls Me. It's the overlay face skin version 1, and it just kind of softens the face up. And you have so many different options for eyelids, which is just so cool for trying to make different types of Sims. And I mean, it's so cute. Now I'm just gonna go and add the South full body skin detail and show you the GS skin. It's like a blush, but also shows more like realistic pores. And there's so many different swatches depending on the brightness you want or redness. You can even get like a really gray look if you have a Sim that's like a vampire or something. But I add this on almost all of my Sims. I just love it so much. And I think it just looks so freaking good. By Fayish, I have nose shaders, and these nose shaders just totally change the shape of your Sims' noses and complement them so well. Like, look at the differences with the no detail to detail, and it's pretty common for me to use usually the first swatch just to give more definition to the nose shape. Now, if you want any freckles, I always use Hollow Springs. They just have such a wide variety of freckles. Like, you can have bigger freckles like this in multiple swatches, and you can have a lot of freckles, and it even goes around on the body, which is just so cute because I mean, like, that's way more realistic. You can have them just on the cheeks, less of them. There's just so many different swatches, and I just want to show you all of them because they are just so stinking good. I mean, look at that. And then you can also just have like a couple, because I mean, I feel like a lot of people just have like a couple of freckles. And yeah, so why don't we just leave those ones on him? Outside of the skin details, I also have brow details, cheek details, eye details and stuff, but I always end up using Sammy XOX's nose, lip, and eye mask. And here's the eye mask. There's so many different swatches and styles. You can do different things on the upper eyes or lower eyes, give eye bags, give for different shapes. And the cool thing is it's for all ages and genders. They have like 28 swatches, 65 swatches, and 44 swatches. And I mean, yeah, just look at those eyes. I think I'm gonna leave these ones on. And last but not least, I have the Obscurus Overlay Nose Mask Set N2. And it just has so many different nose overlays to pick from. And if you look at Braylon's nose, it is a little bit more upturned, a little bit more buttony. So I would probably pick a swatch like this because it just kind of looks like he has that from the front. So let's go and move on to Alexi, who has picked a very interesting hairdo while we were away. Now starting off with Northern Siberia Winds once again. Here's the soft rose overlay. And I didn't show this on Braylon, but there are so many different shades you can do. Like, I always pick the second one. I feel like it just matches the Sims skin tone a little bit better than the first one. I feel like the first one's kind of lighter than their actual one. And if you want it a little bit more airbrushed, you can pick the bottom swatches too. So like this is the bottom swatch versus the top swatch. You can just see a little bit more definition in the top swatches. I got it from a cartoon style genetics set. So if you like Maxis Match, she also has different eye colors or eyebrows that you can download from the same exact link I have down below. Next, I have Little Heart, and this one I just love so friggin' much. It's just so cute. It comes in only a face mask and then a full body mask, which is perfect if you have like different shaped Sims so that it doesn't just like airbrush the whole body if you don't want it to. The coolest thing about Little Heart though is that there's different swatches if you want to change like nose shape, change detail amount, or change the detail amount with a new nose shape. Take off the eyelids so that you don't lose that part just because you want to use a certain overlay. And once again from Northern Siberian Sims, I got this skin from her baby face kit where you can get different eye presets or nose presets, lip presets. I have all of these, and new freckles, blushes, or even a neck shadow. Next on the list, I have Skin N25A and B overlay by Obscurus Sims. Let's start with A. And some people might not enjoy this, but I just love the eyes. But you can also take them off if you don't like them. There's different shading towards the necks or taking off the skin. And you can also just make it a little bit more realistic. Like this is what it usually looks like on the first swatch. And then this is the fifth swatch. But onto the B overlay. Just like the other one, you can change all the same things about the skin overlay and even make it a little bit more realistic. So I think I'm just going to leave this onto her. And I'm not really digging the eye shape on her. So let's go and move on to the next thing, which is the eyelids N16 and 17 overlays by Obscurus. And just the first swatch looks so good on her. There's two different shapes and you can make it darker if you want or lighter. And I think I'm just going to stick with the lightest one. And now let me just go over some skin details that I already showed on Braylon. And you can add the GS skin onto female Sims 2, which I will in fact be doing. I can also add the Hollow Springs freckles onto Lexi. I can give her a nose shader from Fayish or a new nose overlay from Obscurus, which to be honest I feel like is a little bit too dark for her, so I'm going to take it off. And last but not least for Lexi, I have the Miko Skin Under Eye Bags. I can add different types of under eye bags, changing the shape and look, making them a little bit puffier or not. And what I usually do with my older Sims is give them one of the last two swatches. So when they go into adulthood, they just have a little bit different of a look. They look like they have started to age, or maybe your Sim's just really tired and needs a nap and they're going to have eye bags like that. So let's add those ones. And let's just move on to child and toddlers. Now, the child and toddlers, I'm not adding anything different to my links, but I just wanted to show you guys that almost everything that I showed you does in fact work on all these ages and genders. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end, and I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions about any CC that you saw, definitely let me know, and don't forget to grab all of those links in the description box. Have a great day and goodbye!